What's up, Techy family? Today I want to have a brief discussion on our progress with Techy Save. I know you guys have heard a lot about this opportunity. We are finally underway. We're about a few weeks in testing this at our corporate locations. We've just pushed it to about roughly 30 locations or so, and we're starting to get in some feedback. We're starting to get some responses. We're starting to hear some objections, but we wanted to give you a brief update on our success and the things that we've seen. And this is going to be a continual process, right, guys? We're going to continue to get better at this. We're going to continue to tailor our language. We truly believe that this is something that can have a 50 to 60 plus conversion rate once we get this narrowed down and we get this language finalized. But I want to bring in Mike today. Mike's been spearheading this opportunity with us. He has a lot of information. And Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about how Techy Save is going overall?
So we started the effort of Techy Save over at headquarters, I feel like about a month ago. And since then, we've had a few signups for single plans, family plans, and it's just really been an effort to, like Kyle said, tailoring our language, tweaking our pitch, trying to see what works and what doesn't work before we pushed it out to everybody. Kyle did say, about 36 stores are now seeing that pop up in their point of sale. And the reason why it's only that amount of stores is because you need to have a specific merchant to be able to sell it. And that merchant is Repair Desk Pay. It's integrated into Repair Desk Pay. We need to take a card every single time that we are taking this, that we are selling one of these plans. And that's why 36 stores now have this pop up because they had the exact environment that they needed to be able to sell these Techie Safe plans. So as far as pitches go, we've been working on a few different ones. And what I personally have seen as the best sales pitch is something that the customer can leave with today, building value into today's visit. So, a $10 discount, a free case, something of the sort that they leave the store feeling as though they've won in this transaction, is really what is selling this membership program. If you go into the minutia of this is what you're getting out of our plan, this, and this, you sort of over explain and turn them off, is what I've found. But, what I've been doing is a $10 discount today. Your first month is free. You've effectively paid off your second month through the discount that we provide you today. And, giving the customer some peace of mind and the fact that they can cancel at any time has also been something that I see customers responding to positively. But again, we're working through different pitches. We're working on different verbiage to sell this product, and it's in motion. It's fluid currently.
Yeah, absolutely. And then to kind of go back to what you said a little bit about having that perfect environment and having that opportunity to push to you, just so you know, if you're not on Repair Desk or Repair Desk Pay, you still have the opportunity to offer these services to your customers through the portal, right? So you can always visit techysave.com. You can still execute and sign up a customer and perform the reoccurring billing that way, okay? We will have a portal that's coming soon that'll help you kind of navigate and manage your plans, if you will. But again, for those customers that were on that perfect live environment, as Mike was discussing with Repair Desk and Repair Desk Pay, they are the first ones that are beta testing this with a full solution. Now, what are some of the biggest objections, Mike, that you think you've kind of heard out the gate?
So I've heard customers saying, I'll think about it, or I already have my own form of insurance, or I have to ask my wife, I have to ask my husband. And in those cases, I sort of then start to try to build the value of what the program offers. My first pitch is always, hey, do you want $10 off today? Sign up for our membership program, become part of the family. And then through those objections, I sort of have been navigating those as they come. But again, the biggest ones, I'm not so interested today. I already have my own insurance. I have to talk to somebody about it. And my responses have always been, well, it's free for your first month. Let's just get you signed up today, and you can have those conversations as needed, and then cancel if you have to. But let's just get you enrolled in this program. Other things that I've heard from customers, again, I already have my own insurance. So you start to build value in the way of, well, this is only $7.95 a month. We have a chart where you can see what the insurance is costing you through your current carrier or manufacturer, and see where that value lies, and how we can save you money over a year. If you pay a year's worth, you're still saving this amount of money compared to your current provider. and that therein builds value to the customer.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you hit on a key word that I think we need to build into our language a little bit more, and that's you can cancel anytime,
Yeah.
right? I think that shows a lot of value. It brings down the risk, right, and the exposure to the consumer. And I think they can understand, okay, if this doesn't work for me, I'm not locked into some 6, 12 month contract, right? This is something that I can cancel at any time. So definitely want to try to manage that communication and that language into your pitch as well. The other thing too, guys, is when people come up with that objection of, hey, I already have insurance, I think one of my next questions would be, have you ever had to use it? Right? And if the answer is no, it's kind of our job to educate them what that user experience is like, right? Explain to them that they're going to have to show up to their cell phone provider. They're probably going to have to mail that phone off, or they're going to be sent to some other third party facility. They may be without their phone for 2, 3, even maybe up to 2 weeks at a time. But here at Techy, with our membership, we can get that repair resolved for you typically within 24 hours,
Yeah.
right? So there's a time life, an expand of this too, right? And Techie Save goes way beyond just saving on the actual repair, right? There's so many perks and discounts too that we have. We have the 25% off of accessories, 75% off tempered glass, 10% off any other devices that you want to repair from us, expedited repairs, free vacations, free devices every month. These are different things that we probably need to try to work in when we're trying to overcome these objections. But again, we know it's very early. We're still working through some of this language. Techie Save is an immense opportunity for this entire brand and for our customers, and getting every one of these value adds to them in an effective manner, because we know, right? We are doing this at the point of sale, right? A lot of times when customers have already paid, the next thing they're thinking about is getting out the door and picking up their kids from summer school or school or church, wherever the case may be, or getting to that next appointment, things of that nature. So we have to be very precise. We have to be very quick, and we are really going to rely on you guys on as much feedback as we possibly can get, because the more owners that are engaging with us on the obstacles and the opportunities that are working and converting more deals will just help the network. Okay, so please, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please put that in ticket at techycompany.com so we can compile all the information and data we need to really make this an effective program for all.
Yeah, and another point that I'd like to bring up that Kyle touched upon a little bit is, when do we offer this program? When do we offer the membership? And typically, what I've seen works more is before the repair is completed, because the customer is just for the first time hearing the price, and if you could take $10 off of that price, they're happy. If they've already agreed to the price, they're happy with paying this price. They're okay with paying this price. $10 doesn't really make a difference to them. So offer it up front. Another reason why we do this is because they currently have a damaged device in their hand, or they're currently looking at a damaged device. And psychologically, they're building value into the fact that if this happens again, I have somewhere I can go and know I'll be taken care of. So you try to get them on intake rather than outtake. Handing them back a perfectly repaired device at a repair cost that they've already agreed to. We want to try to do this on intake, and build value into the membership program upon intake.
Yeah, that's a great point, Mike. As you're checking that device in, as you're checking that customer in, and you're walking through the checklist and importing the IMEI, that's a great opportunity to pause and mention the Techie Save value and the discounts and things that we can get to them and build the value upon closing the sale. Is it going to be a great strategy? Because again, when that customer has already made a payment, is already ready to pick up their device, their mindset is I'm trying to get out the door as quickly as I can. To really go through the value in the process, do that on the intake as you're checking in the device, build the value, and I drastically will help your conversion rate on Techie Save memberships.
Yeah, another question that I've been getting from franchisees is, if I don't currently have this pop up, where do I send my customer? And again, Kyle, you spoke about it a little bit. That is the Techie Save website. They can go ahead and sign up online, and there is a drop down box where they can select the store that they visited. So that you are receiving that membership program. You are receiving that recurring billing. If I'm not incorrect, Kyle, even if they have not selected a specific store, depending on their address and their zip code, it will go to the store nearest them. Am I wrong about that?
Yes, it should. It's a mandatory field, so the only issue would be if they selected the wrong location.
Right.
That obviously is kind of at the customer's discretion if they select the wrong store. I don't think that's going to happen very often. Don't forget, guys, they can always, if they come into their store, make sure you staple that flyer to the receipt, right? Because they can always show up online. If they have to talk to the decision maker in the house, the one that handles the financials, maybe the one that handles the cell phone carrier bill, if you will, make sure you're leaving them with a flyer that they can take home and do some research on their own, right? So always make sure we're stapling that Techie Safe flyer to our receipts to every customer that comes in the door.
Yeah, absolutely. And even if, as Kyle just said, even if the customer declines at the moment, go through some of the perks and hand them something physical that they can then go over on their own and make a decision in their own time. They don't have to sign up in store. There is an opportunity for them to go online and do it themselves. So just be handing out those flyers like candy. You want to get the word around, and we want as many people as possible on this program for your benefit, really. Reoccurring billing is something that, isn't, wholly a thing in this industry, and we're trying to make it a thing. And you can start your month at $8,000 with quite a few signups, obviously, but that's what we're hoping to get is your rent is paid, your payroll is paid at the beginning of the month instead of having to work towards that. So we see incredible value in this Techie Save opportunity for everybody. And we're in the early stages, and we just wanted to get in front of you guys and give you a little bit more information. I know everybody has questions. I hear a lot of them, and we wanted to just put something together for you so that we can answer those questions in one fell swoop.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.